So I'm coming off a bender at the moment. And towards the tail end of the bender, my immune system was depleted. I picked up a cough and a little head cold. And so that's kind of knocked me for six a little bit towards the end. Still got the cough a little bit, but feeling much better. And yeah, since tailing off the bender, I went to Jamaica, and then a few days later, I saw the Brian Jonestown massacre with a buddy in Atlanta on a Wednesday night, on a school night, but went fucking hard. As yeah, as you do when you're bendering it up. There was a Halloween little bash smushed in the middle there. Anyway, um, yeah, but on the tail, as you come out of it, it feels nice to find equilibrium to get healthy again. I almost feel like my body is cheering as I come out of a bender and they see me like hydrating and like improving my diet. The body's always like, yeah, he wants to live. It was touch and go there for a little while, but we can sense that this guy's got the desire to keep breathing on the earth. So that's nice to kind of channel that for a while and be like, yeah, fuck yeah. It is nice to kind of get a solid 8 hours and to start your day with a little stretch and then have a nice coffee and, have something super healthy for breakfast. Not too early, gonna have a bit of a fast going on, and then salads and lean meats and cups of tea, water. As this is all happening, I'm hearing fucking bravo, woo, applause in my head. The gallery's loving what he's doing on stage. It's it's quite energizing, or like maybe it's just the contrast, the decadence, the kind of like fuck it, let's fucking do it, let's do shots, to kind of like breathe deeply, exhale. The one is kind of like debauched, and the main difference for me is that when I'm in the midst of a kind of a bender, I was also on holiday or like went to this show and then went out to bars afterwards. So you kind of like you're chasing overstimulation with your external world. Plus you're fucking with your chemistry. So you're overstimulated on the insides as well. So henceforth, it's quite a wacky adventure. And for me, like sometimes the most fun part of the benders is when I was in Jamaica, like drinking all afternoon, going out for dinner and more drinks, and then YouTube till the wee hours, playing tunes on the modern jukebox, and then crashing 4 or 5 in the morning, and then just being stoned in my bed, listening to tunes just in those quiet moments before you go to sleep, drifting off. I was listening to the Alalas. They've got this cool instrumental song called Raspberry Jam. And I felt like I was floating on my bed. It was such a beautiful sensation to kind of like just drift off to sleep to on the first night in Jamaica. But anyway, my mind's going a million miles an hour. You get healthy, everything slows down, and you hyper focus on what you're spending your energy on, how you're moving, what you're drinking and eating. And yeah, it's just kind of like I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no, it went away. Oh fuck, don't you hate that? Oh, I lost the sneeze. Damn it. Got to cash that one later. Cash you outside. But what I tend to find is that go through this phase where I'm getting all the woo every time I go for a glass of water with a squeeze of lemon juice in. And then eventually that transitions into me like health maxing Andrew Huberman style a little bit too much. I start thinking about like, okay, what more can I do? I'm going to the gym later, and I'm doing some work now, but maybe like every 20 minutes I should, get down and do like 20 push-ups or maybe some crunches or something. And then eventually the health maxing pretty quickly takes over my entire consciousness. You just as like when you're in the midst of a bender, you're trying to kind of like maintain and stay coherent and uh I guess probably just like upright as long as you possibly can, so you can continue to work on the project at hand, which is drinking and drugging yourself. And likewise, when I'm health maxing, it's the same. It's kind of like, all right, my goal today is to basically be the healthiest, fittest version of myself as I possibly can. And that's problematic because you're just like, yeah, dude, that's important. And it's nice to kind of like drink some water and take your vitamins and get to the gym, but like do some fucking work or engage with your friends and family as opposed to just having a fucking far away look in your eye when you're like, when's the next time I can get an opportunity to hang on the pull-up bar for 50 seconds at a time for 4 reps? It's not healthy. It becomes somewhat of a crescendo, ironically, and I can't get anything done. I feel like it's I don't know, I'm just in this kind of like a maze of Huberman's making. And then I feel like this maybe I've got some type of obsessive thing in my mind, because like I obsess on it too much, and then I'm like, all right, I can't fucking do this anymore, not getting anything done. And then that essentially kind of leads into the next bender. Then it's like, fuck this, I need contrast and go back towards the other extreme so I can have some peace of mind momentarily, but then the bender takes over, and then it's about just kind of like overstimulation and getting your rocks off. So, long story short, I'm hearing applause in my head for a little while, but then that applause becomes kind of like, I don't fucking know. It's like it's difficult to deal with at a certain point. I feel like Natalie Portman in Black Swan or something, where it's kind of like I'm just going to losing my marbles, but I'm just doing some simple shit like drinking a few glasses of water a day and doing a bit of strength training. Sound like a fucking psycho. All right. I hope you guys are health maxing or bendering a little more diligently than I. Thanks for listening. Catch you on the next one. Bye.